PoppyK, create, craft and make paper jewelry and challenges to break. PoppyK, create, craft and make PoppyK, subscribe, like, comment and share. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie. I hope you are doing well. Well, today's video is going to be on this. I was inspired by Fiona over on Miss Paint a Lot on her YouTube channel. She has been decorating a A5 folder binder, and I've had these kicking around my craft room for a while, so I thought, why not go ahead and decorate it the same, you know, or be inspired, not the same, but be inspired. So here we have the actual folder. I have used collage on the front. I've used one of my waxed pictures that I've done, and then a little book plate just on the top there. On the spine here I have dyed some ticking, and I have stuck that on the back, on the spine, and then on the back here I have got this collage that is actually just nice and flat. Don't know if you'll be able to see that. There you go, nice and flat. This is actually from the Graphics Fairy, and I just thought, do you know what, it saves me a job of doing some collaging, so I just basically printed that out and stuck that on the back. I've got the insides to do yet, but I'm probably going to do the same as that and then add some pockets to the inside. So here are some of the pages that I've already done. I've already got these dies from back in the day when I used to do planners and things like that, so I've already got these dies. And also, if you've got a Cricut or a Silhouette or even a Brother Scan and Cut, there are copious amounts of die cuts that you can get that are planner related for an A5 planner. So here we've just got this chap here with the bingo card. Flip it over. I've tried to do I've been inspired, as I say, by Miss Paint a Lot, Fiona. She has colour coordinated hers, and I quite liked that, so I wanted to sort of replicate the same thing. I'm using all sorts of things, so project life cards and whatnot. I've got tags, so we've got some tags in there. I might even put that in the pocket because there's a pocket in there, so you could put that into there. You know, there's like a little picture, all of that kind of thing, so that can all fit in there. I've got some deli paper just on there. I love the sound of that. And then here's another die. This one's got a little bit more of a ripped edge to it. This is one of the stamps that I got when I went to Norfolk. So that is one of those stamps. Again, these are just scraps and things that I had lying about my desk. Another waxed picture that I did. And then on this side I have done the other side. I've just sort of tried to keep it all within the same colour family. So as you can see, I'm just sort of keeping it like that. On this Project Life card, I actually stamped all of these things. And then we've got a little envelope here that you could put all sorts of things in. I haven't actually put anything in there. So that just slips inside the belly band there. And then again, this was just waste left over from me cutting this out. So that is the pages. So the next page that I want to do is, I have already sort of gone ahead and had a look. I've actually, this is just actually sitting here because I like to make the splats. I don't think I've got a stamp like this. So I used my Silhouette Cameo to cut this out, and it's literally just on card. So once it gets janked and ruined, I can do another one and make it a different size. So that's just a little bit of advice, a bit of a tip for you. So what I've got is, I've used another one of my dies that I've got, and it is literally just an A5 size. So A5 is, if I just measure, is, I can do it in both because this has got both on it. It's 5 3/4 inches, which is 14.5 centimeters, by 20.5 centimetres and 8 1/8 of an inch. So that's basically what A5 is. So we've got double side here, and this paper pad is from The Works. I think I can just about reach it. It's the Vintage Wonders paper pad, and it was £3. I don't know if they're still £3. I've had this quite a while, but I got it from The Works. Sometimes they have them in, sometimes they don't, sometimes they change them up, but I've had this, as I say, for quite a while, so it's about time I used it. So Fiona's is all mainly Tim Holtz. Now I don't really have much of Tim Holtz ephemera or anything like that, so I'm basically just creating my own. I know he has sort of different papers and things like that, so that's why I'm using this. It's a really good quality as well. For £3, I think that's a really good quality card. This is just some dictionary page that I've had kicking about. We've got a paper doll. These are from My Porch Prints. I cut out a whole load of these, so I'm going to use that. Another Project Life card. I used this one on another project. I can't remember which one it was now. So I'm going to use this one. This butterfly, you might have seen me pick it up when I was doing my room tour. He's going to get used. So this is where we're starting with. Oh, and an arrow as well, because I want to pop that in the centre of my film. So, oh, and this, I'm going to do it on this side. So what I have actually already done is, because I thought, oh, do you know what, I need to film this. So I have used a strip from the Graphics Fairy, and it's like a washi tape. You get, here they are. This is what I've got left over. You get a whole load of different washi tapes. And I printed those off. So for that is what I've done. And this is one of the dies. Again, I can't remember what the names are, but that's what the die is. But as I say, you can literally just measure that out and cut it yourself if you haven't got a die. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to take out my inks and my little sponge. I might take that sponge out as well. Just shut that nice and quietly. So let's get to, I'm going to ink around the edge of this. I'm going to use tea dye, and I have actually got frayed burlap as well, but just going to go around the edge of this. But I watched her, I've been watching her playlist. In fact, what I will do is I will link the playlist. I absolutely loved it. I thought, what a great idea. And that in between, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I also watched M Scraps, and she was making a book for ephemera, and I thought, what a great idea. So I'm going to try and put some pages in with pockets, but at the moment I'm just kind of decorating because I'm just getting my mojo back, you know, from a whole load of things that have happened over the last few months. So just slowly getting my mojo back. And with the rubbish weather that we've been having also, I know not everybody has been having, well, everyone's been having terrible weather, to be honest. Right, so I have done that. I am going to glue, am I going to put this on? I was thinking of maybe doing a little composition, comme ça. Like that. What do we think? I quite like that. So I don't really need to ink around the edge. I'm just going to have a look and see how it will look. I don't think it really adds anything different. maybe just down the sides here, but I mean, inking's inking, isn't it? And this is just an old makeup brush. I'm not going to go on these ends. I'm just going to do little bits there. And am I going to do this? If I can, because it's very, very thin paper. In fact, I'll have to do it on here. If I want to ink that up, just be very careful. And what I tend to do when I'm inking on my glass mat, what I'll do is I'll put the ink on a little bit and then you kind of scoop it up and onto your project. That's why these glass mats are so good, because you literally can use every little bit of ink that you need. So that's how you can get the most out of your ink on a glass mat. So I'm going to pop that there, and then we'll pop, oh yeah, I'm actually really liking that. I like the way that that's like peekabooing out. So just get my other glue. I should have got that out as well, shouldn't I? But never mind. I'm going to use a little bit of this Elmer's school glue, just because it's a bigger area. And I think I've got my spreader somewhere. Let's see, have I got my spreader? Have I got my spreader? Yes, here it is. So this is just a silicone edge. I need to get the brushes. I say this every time. I like using these because, well, one, it spreads the glue out, and two, if you leave it, if you have to go away, you don't have to wash your brush. It literally, especially if you're using like a PVA glue, all you have to do is just peel it off. And because I'm mega lazy and impatient, which probably isn't the best thing for a crafter, being impatient, because sometimes you have to wait a while for things to dry. And I don't know if you're like me at all. If I have to put glossy accents on anything, the amount of times I've gone to see if it's dry and then left a bloody big finger mark in it. So if you're anything like me, then you know that's what it's like. I don't know. Right, so I am just going to put some tape on this one and then do a bit of gluing as well. I like to mix it all up a little bit. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. And we're not all working too hard. You know, it's nice to have a little bit of downtime. So, as I say, I am literally just gluing these down, trying to keep everything in the same colour family. And as I am, because I haven't got all the Tim Holtz ephemera, honestly, just use what you've got, because you will be surprised. You will be surprised of what you can achieve with what you've already got. And it means that you're not going out to buy loads of stuff either. Although I will say, if you haven't got the Graphics Fairy membership, I would definitely recommend, because honestly, that is such a valuable resource. Valuable resource. It is amazing, because you can get Tim Holtz-esque kind of ephemera on there, and if you're apt at using Photoshop, then the world is your oyster. You know, you can create all sorts of things. I've stuck that on a little bit too far. Never mind. I'll just pop that on there like so. So we have, oh, I was just checking to see if I had it the right way up then. Would have been a little bit too late then, wouldn't it? So we've got this here. I'm going to pop that on there, but I also want a brad. So I've just got a little brad, not that you could see that because that's black. So a little brad. We'll just go around the edges of this just to get rid of the white. I'm not necessarily, I don't want to ink too much, but I just want to get rid of all that white on there. Who else was I was at work today. No, I was watching Julie from Camellia Craft Designs. That woman makes me giggle every time I watch her. I think she is amazing. And of course, from, not that you would know it, from my neck of the woods, because I was born in Yorkshire. I was born in a place called Northallerton. And the maternity hospital that I was born in is now an old people's home. So if I move back up there, you never know, I could end up retiring where I was born. Right, so we have got this. Now I could put this on card, but I'm not going to. I'm just literally going to put a little hole with my pokey tool just in the centre, and then what I will do is I will lay this on. In fact, how big is it? Now this I got off my wall of dies, so I don't know, as I say, I get rid of a lot of the packaging, so that is about the centre. I'm just going to get a pencil. And then you can just add a little dot there for my, and grab this. Hopefully I won't rip it. I don't want to rip it. There we go. We are through. Speak up, Brown, we're through. And then pop in a brad. I'm hoping that this is not too thin, that it doesn't rip. Oh, we are good. We are good. Good. Oh, we were good. That didn't work. So, plan B. I do have another die that I'm just going to quickly cut out, and I will be back. Okay, so I have remedied the situation. I have used the Sizzix. If I show you that number there, it is 660110. I've kept this packet because, because it's easier to keep them in. That's the arrow that I used, so, and it keeps falling through there. Right, there we go. So that's what I used. I've already put some tape on the back while I was doing all of that. Oh, goodness me. So, I can't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, so I think I'm slowly getting back my mojo after my dog passed away and things like that. Then afterwards we had a whole upheaval because we were getting work done on the house, and my mojo has just not been with me. So I've been watching lots and lots and lots of videos, and getting said mojo back. So as you can see, that's the spinner that I've got. So we've got like a little spinner, like so. And then I'm going to use this lovely lady here, who is also from, can you guess? The Graphics Fairy. I just print them out on card and then cut them out. So there's all sorts of different people on there, so every so often I'll just go on and print off some more. So I'm going to pop her just up there. I know she's sort of floating, but we can all float now and then, can't we? I'll find something to ground her in a bit. So if you can hear some guitar playing as well. My son's home, and luckily I had just finished doing that. I'm just going to tuck her arm just inside there. Yeah, I was just redoing this when he started, and I was like, I'm recording! He said, I'm so sorry. We've got a little bit of film strip here. Do I want to add a little bit of film strip? Do put a bit of film strip there so it looks like... No, I won't do that. So we've got a butterfly here. What else can I use? I'm just trying to have a look to see what there is around about me. I'm just going to pop over here and have a look. Not that you can see what I'm doing. Let's see what we've got in here. And these are all things that I stamp these out when I have scraps of tea stained or coffee stained paper. Oh, I think I know what I might use. There's a guest check there. I could put, oh yeah, we might have, these are like little guest checks. Now these stamps are from AliExpress, and I tell you, I know exactly who influenced me to buy these. Bohemian Crafting. I watched one of her videos years ago, and she did this amazing thing with these particular stamps with flowers on and acetate, and they looked amazing. So guess what? She influenced me and I bought the lot. They're amazing stamps, and this is what I use these for. So you get all sorts of like different tickets. There's all kinds of things, but that's what I do with my scrap tea stained or coffee stained paper. So there's another little tippet for you. So I shall just put those back in there, and I just keep them in these little plastic, they're for sports cards and things like that, aren't they? Collector's cards, but I just have them, they're perfect for that. So I'm going to use my other glue and just add this down here. Right, so I don't know if you can hear it, you might be able to. Right, and then that can go where she is. Just basically I've hidden that book page, haven't I? If I move that across, yeah, I'll just move that to there. Then I can add the butterfly. I quite like that because it's like a little collage in itself. I just have completely hidden that book page. Never mind. What can you do? So So I'll put that just down there. Don't know if I've got anything else blue. Do I want to put that along there? Or what I should do is put that there, and then what I am going to do is just get my little tiny, look at it, it's cute, isn't it? It's My Tiny Stationery. Love it. And I just use this to, I don't want to go over the holes, but I will do that, and then that's going to stick down there. Yep. Oh, I do like that because it's sort of connected with the film reel there. Let's see if we've got anything on here that we could use. Don't know, what do we think? At the top here. No, don't like that. I think we need something, don't we? Up here. Oh, I know what I will do. Let's cut out a whale tail because I would like one of those. What size shall we have? I have this, so I just get out my little baby blue. And my plates. And I shall just cut this down to size. Oops, lay that onto here. I'll do it that way because then I can cut out some more afterwards. There we go. Oh gosh, the suction on this thing is so good. Oh, there we go. Right, so we've got a whale tail. And I just bend that over. These whale tail dies I got from AliExpress. Another person who influenced me, that's definitely Julie from Camellia Craft Designs. She recommended getting these and I did, and I have not looked back because they are amazing. Love them. So on here I want it probably about there, or do we want to go up the top? Because I wanted to do something at the top, didn't I? Yeah, we'll do it up the top, I think. And we'll get some ink. Ink your fold. Just ink around the edge. Oh, a label, a blue label would be good on here as well. I'll just grab my labels. Can you see I store them all in here? So we can put that back. Put that aside. Yeah, definitely we need a blue label. Oh yeah, that just absolutely finishes that off. Amazing. So if I put that up there, and then we're going to have a blue label there. Yes, I like it. Are we going to do any stamping? Let's see. I don't know if I've got anything. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll use one of these. I've had these for years as well. I'm going to use this one here that says number 68. We'll put that on here on this label. Love it, love it. And I'm just taking the white off the edge. There we go. Stick that down there. And I think we're probably nearly finished. I'm quite pleased with how this has turned out. I'm going to be doing stuff on the other side, so I don't want it too bulky. On this side I'm going to do a like a vintage identity card, so but that will be another video because they seem to be all the rage at the minute, and I've been watching, as I say, lots of videos, and that has been one of the things, like these identity cards and things like that. I'm just going to I was going to. Plus it's getting quite hot in here. Right. Come on. There we go. Can we stamp anything else on there? I don't know, but I am going to do some splats. So let's do some splats. Use this for my splats. So we'll go in the corner. Nice bit of corner splattage. Bit there. It's nice and subtle. We'll do a little splattage just down here. I think I might need a newer one. So there's a little splattage there. I don't know if you can see that. Can you? And one more, because these things are good in threes. I'm literally going to do this one here in the corner. I could use black, but I think black's going to be too harsh. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. Right, so that is my finished page, on one side anyway, at least. And that is going to sit lovely in my book. Obviously I've done the other side, so I've got this side to decorate. So I'll probably have this at the beginning, because then you've got your identity card, and then that is going to sit like so. I'm just going to open that up, and there you go, you get an idea of what it's actually going to look like. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I am doing a few other bits and pieces, so please stick around. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.